Hi, I'm Mick Conroy. I'm stud groom here at Airfield House Stud. Well, there are plenty of aspects of my job that I love. You know, you coming in the morning or whatever, seeing a new foal born or being there for the birth of a foal, and the circle starts again. We go full circle, like from weanlings right through to yearlings. We go to all the major European sales with the yearlings, and we do quite well at them. And the racetrack, of course, we've plenty of success at the races. Last year in particular was our big one with Ramon, winning at 100-1 in the Group 3. She would have been raised and grazed here. You know, it's great to see them, from giving their first breath here, and you're there for that, and you were there to lead her up into the Group 3. It's just phenomenal, like, incredible. Well, to be nominated for the Stable Episode Awards is a great honour. It was a surprise at the time, but it's great to actually. I think the secretary had said that she was reading things that were said about me, and I was kind of a bit emotional about it. And she said, it's a bit like an obituary. And I said, well, it's great to be alive to be reading it. But yeah, I'd like to thank Sam for nominating me. Fair dues to him, he's been a good mate over the years. Bill for all the experience and knowledge I've gained from him. The Dargans and Tim Rooney for the opportunity of working here. And of course to my wife and family, who are wonderful and totally loyal to me.
Hi, I'm Nuala Healy and I'm stud manager at Ballincarrig House Stud. I love the foals. This time of year I love the baby foals and watching them grow and develop. And I suppose once the 3-year-olds come in and you see them coming in straight from the field, and then you see the finished product 6 or 8 weeks later, it's satisfying that you've done a good job and they're ready for their day at the sales, and hopefully the clients get good prices and everyone's happy. So the last 4 or 5 years we've kind of topped every the big national hunt sales in Ireland, which is fantastic for us. It just shows that we're doing something right. I suppose my biggest thrill was leading up to Basestrucker to win the Grand Annual in Cheltenham in '99. That was fantastic. It was just everyone's dream to lead up a Cheltenham winner. Well, to be nominated, I was so shocked, first of all. It's absolutely fantastic to be recognised for doing the work that we do, especially when we love doing our job. This to be recognised is fantastic. I was totally shocked, but delighted and thrilled to be doing everything that's gone with it. It's been fantastic. And even for the stud, it's great for the stud to be recognised as well for the job we've been doing for the last couple of years. So enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Mick Ryan, head stud groom in Derristown Public Stud. I came to Derristown in '84. It was only starting up at the time, and even the buildings weren't here, and I was assistant stud groom here for many years, and then I got the stud groom's job in '98. Even to this day, I just love working with the American foals, watching the foals progress and making the decisions that affects them, from the day they were born, and you have to liaise with the vet and report to senior management, if you have problems and all that. But I like my job, and apart from the mares and foals, and we have a staff of 14, 15 people here. I have to look after them as well and make sure they get their time off, and people have different problems, and you have to be a politician as well as a stud groom, so to be nominated for the Stud and Stable Awards it's a fantastic thing, and if you were lucky enough, maybe not to win it either, but even to be in the last 3, sure, it's a great achievement, You can always look back and say, well, sure, after all the years, at least I got to the last 3 anyway, Mightn't win it, but it's great, and it's great if Godolphin do that,